Hello, it is Debbie Peterson of Getting to Clarity, and this is the Success Without Sacrifice show. And today we're talking about what should my goals be at work. So we're January, right? And people are setting goals with a vengeance. And some of you may even be tapped out when it comes to goals because there's just so many of them. There's so many different ways to do them. And for some of you, they're not effective. And so today I want to dive into a strategy around goals that helps you to hit the ground running, that helps you to be more effective with whatever it is that you are creating at work, whether it is a career, whether it is a business, whatever the case may be. So why goals, especially when there's just, so much noise around them? Well, because goals are a guide. They allow you to know how to spend your energy, what you should be focused on. It gives you a roadmap. It gives you a menu of items that you can check off. You know where to go to. It just gives you that clarity of direction. And when you've got that clarity of direction, it helps you to, that clarity of direction helps you to make better decisions. You know how to use your most precious resources, right? Your money and your time. And it also, when you have clarity of direction around with these goals, it helps you to create success on your terms, which means success without sacrifice. So when we talk about goals, one of the things that people get very specific about the goals that they want to create. And it's almost very tactical. I want to get a raise. I want to get a promotion. I want to get a certification. I want to get an advanced degree. And it's very tactical and strategic. I want to have more clients. I want to earn more revenue this year. But in addition to tactical sort of goals, there's another piece of it. And those are the goals about how you want to experience your career. So if you are looking, to create success without sacrifice, then you have to have both sides of the coin in this equation. So it's not just what it is that you want to accomplish, but it's how you want to feel while you're accomplishing these goals. And those are the kind of the bumpers, right? That keep you going in the direction that you want in creating success on your terms. So it is having a goal that starts out maybe as an aim, so very big and very ambiguous, that it gives you an overall sort of direction. So that's important to have an aim goal. I want to be at this level in my career or at this level in my business. I want to get to, the C-suite. I want to get into management. I want to be a general agent, a managing partner, whatever the case may be. But there's some steps depending on where you are to get there. So the lofty goal is an aim goal. It's your aim. It's kind of the overall umbrella of where it is that you're heading. So it's important to know what that is. But that can't be it. And oftentimes that's where people stop, is with that high, lofty, big, ambiguous, audacious goal, which I'm okay with, but there's got to be something underneath it. And so that becomes the end goal. And so really figuring out what is it that's where the tactical goals come in, right? That I want to achieve this promotion, that I want to earn this wage, that I want to generate this income, that I want this specific number of clients. And so those tactical end goals roll up under the big aim goal. But even beyond that, how do you want to experience achieving these goals? What does balance mean to you? And for me, balance is a word that is pretty hard. Balance takes a lot of effort. And so how do you create these goals so that they are in harmony with the rest of your life? So I like harmony a little better because it's not as much effort. And so you've got to put some thought into that too. You don't want to sacrifice the rest of your life for a paycheck. even though you may be in a position where you very much need that paycheck. And so having clarity about how your personal life fits in with your professional life. And so having goals around the other areas of life so that you know when it comes to achieving these tactical goals in your career that you're not leaving anything else behind. And it's, thinking about relationships, thinking about your health and fitness. So I've got a client who is very focused on an aim goal, and we're getting clear on the tactical goals, the end goals that she needs to achieve to get there. And we're also doing it with an emphasis on health. So it can't sacrifice health. And so that is what I'm talking about, that you have to have both in mind. So aim goal, high and lofty and broad, inspirational, dreamlike, that's terrific, but you got to go a little further and figure out what are the end goals underneath that big vision that you have. And of course, I am a proponent of the SMART goal system. Some people are detractors. The reason that I like it is that it helps you to get more out of your head so that you can actually achieve whatever it is that you want. And so the SMART goal process, you can find whatever it is that you want around that. It's all over, Google, the internet, but at a high level specific. So these end goals need to follow this format. They need to be very specific. Not I want a promotion. I want a promotion to what position? Okay. And so having that specificity. People will tell me they want to earn more money. Well, if they walk out the door and find a quarter, congratulations, they've made more money. And I'm sure that's not what they had in mind. So it needs to be specific, getting as specific as you can with your goal, because your mind will jump right in to help you figure it out. It needs to be measurable. So there's got to be KPIs or action items in this goal so that you can figure out your way forward. So you know the exact steps that you need to take. And when you take them, it'll lead you to your outcome. In my world, it needs to be actionable. The A is actionable. And so just keep refining that goal and chunking, almost like an org chart. Picture an org chart with the president space and then the VP spaces and then the manager spaces and the employee spaces. Just keep drilling down on your goals to get as clear as possible. And that is actionable. It needs to be realistic. So the aim goal can be with a big stretch, but those end goals need to have some stretch to them, but they need to be realistic so that you can achieve them. And then timed. If there's anything that you're looking to achieve, that you have to put a date on it, an actual date, because one day and someday never come. So, putting a date on it. And so think about your aim goal and your end goals that roll up underneath it. Think about your tactical, more strategic goals, but then also think about how they weave in with the rest of your life so that you are creating success without sacrifice. And especially busy women in leadership and emerging leader, women who are on the rise. There are multiple facets to everything that you're juggling. There's multiple facets to you. So creating goals with the rest of your life in mind. And if this is something you would like a little help with, I am doing a workshop this afternoon from noon until 2. It's a master class around moving into 2021 in your career or work with power, purpose, and potential. And so I'd love to see you there. It's free. Join me. Just go to ideserveclarity.com. So again, ideserveclarity.com. Here it is. I'll put it on the bottom. And join me for this month's masterclass. And until the next time, here is wishing you the clarity you deserve, especially around what it is that you're going to achieve this year with your goals. So bye-bye for now, and we'll see you next week for another live. So I'm Debbie Peterson. This is Success Without Sacrifice, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.